It'll be 1 to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
Next question, Marty.
Marty Smith, ESPN. Greg, with as much emphasis as NASCAR puts on achieving parity and how hard it is to win races, much less championships, if Johnson goes on and wins this thing, I know you don't think it's over. I know Burton just made it damn clear that he doesn't think it's over. But would the term dynasty be over dramatic for the 48 if they were to win 3 in a row, especially in this day and time when there's so much turnover and NASCAR wanting it to be so much parity as well?
Yeah. First of all, I promise you it's not over. Secondly, you know, NASCAR does a tremendous job to make sure that there's parity in the sport. And those guys, like the gentleman earlier question was, you know, those guys have been very, very lucky. And don't take anything away from them, because just Chad Knaus and Jimmy Johnson, everybody in that whole team has worked really, really hard. And they've had a lot of success, and they've learned a lot, and they've learned not to make mistakes. They've learned to weather the storm when it comes. They've learned not to be over-leveraged or anything else when it comes to the decisions they're making. You know, and they had a rough Charlotte race and finished 6th. You know, but he was going backwards just, I mean, 2 cars a lap. You know, he was in trouble. So they have just gone out of this thing by the skin of their teeth. If that race is 10 laps longer, he's going to finish 15th. You know, or 12th or something, and lose more. You know, lose a lot of points. Not a lot, but you know, whatever, not many more. So I think that he's been in the right place at the right time, and I think that NASCAR has a real level playing field. And you can't punish somebody for winning inside the rules. Now, we're all gathering that he is playing inside the rules, and I feel like he is. But I remember when I was winning in the Northwest, I won a tremendous amount of races, and I was playing inside the rules. And you know, people get tired of the same person winning all the time, and you know, there was a percentage of people that booed when I pulled into the racetrack, and a percentage of people that were excited to see the race and see if I could win again. So I know what it's like. I've been on both sides of that deal, but I feel that they've got a real fair thing, and yeah, I know that people want to see somebody else besides the 48 team in there, but we're going to do all we can.
Got a question back here, that gentleman there, and then we'll go here, and then Bruce.
Greg, this is kind of following up on that question. Basically, just to sum it down, do you like the format of the chase, and can you call it a success at this point?
I call it a huge success. I applaud the man that thought of it inside of NASCAR that's moved on and done other things. You know, he did a tremendous job coming up with this chase format, or coming up with an idea that everybody's been able to weigh in on and improve and then implement inside NASCAR. That's a great thing. You know, the bonus points for winning kind of hurt us. You know, obviously us not having a lot of wins coming into the chase put Jimmy Johnson and Kyle and everybody a long ways ahead of us. We've been able to make up some of that deficit, but we haven't been able to get all of it. And that came because of all you folks and all the fans saying, they're just out there driving around in a circle. They don't care about winning. They're just points racing. Let's give them more points to win, so they'll want to win more. So they did that, and you know, I think it was a good thing to give bonus points for wins, and it's changed it. But I don't think that you can. I really don't know that you could change this format any to make it any more competitive. Really, you know, people have talked about the losses of, you know, a 43rd place finish. You get 1 or 2 of those, and you're technically out of it. So is there a way to put a stop loss basically in your finishing position so that you're still in the game? And one way that would help, and one way that would hurt. What if Jimmy Johnson blew up on 4th lap on Sunday? he finishes 43rd. I stand to gain the most amount of points. If his worst finish, let's say that it was 25th, well, then I don't have that. I don't get that advantage. So it can go both ways, and I think they have a great format right now.